Is consulting evil? Wow, who's Kat? So I'm a wife, I'm a mum to Harry, I have 2 older brothers, I absolutely love sports and anything CrossFit related, and I'm just really passionate about helping people do the right thing for their companies and do their work really well. A perfect day. So looking out my window now, it's got to be sunshine for sure. It makes me happy. It makes everything around me just feel so much brighter. Having time with my family's definitely got to be in there. If it's a work day, engaging with my teammates, working on topics that are really important to us, and working on things that are going to make a big difference to the world and the environment that we live in. It was filled with people who really wanted to drive success. I suppose the only way that I can describe how we worked was, it was just seamless. There was no traditional client consultant relationship. It wasn't forced. It was very much, we've got this big problem, how do we all muck in and do this in the right way to get the outputs that are needed? And not only that, but we also enjoyed each other's company. We just all seemed to click. We all had a similar sense of purpose to ensure that, you know, we're all doing the right thing. So yeah, one of the best career experiences I've had so far, until this video, obviously. Yeah, so there's been lots going on. I suppose the biggest thing for me, I've become a mum. So my little boy Harry, who's the most amazing human that I've had the pleasure of taking care of. But also, after 13 years in the water industry, it was just time for me to just take stock on what was important and how I could build my career around my new family. You know, I was lucky enough to be able to take that time to reflect and really take that leap from somewhere that was quite comfortable but still challenging to this new amazing opportunity with friends. Obviously, it's not just the pink though. It's got to go with the dark background. It really makes it like pop. So I have been really lucky to work with some amazing consultants, but I've also had some awful experiences that I suppose the best way to describe it is, you know, they come and tell you what you already know, they don't add any value, and in the time they're doing that, it annoys a lot of people, so there's quite a lot of damage control that we've got to, you know, I've had to do in the past. Where it works really, really well, it just works. There's no effort in it. And I think for me now, working with AxiaOrigin, I want clients to feel like I have when I've worked in the water industry, when I've had those amazing experiences. And it's not only the experience that you go through that's really good, because of the relationship you build and the trust that you have with each other, the outcomes are so much more authentic, they are more impactful, and there's this real belief that the outcomes are going to be delivered in the right way. Is consulting a good career? Wow, well, I'm brand new to this side of things. I hope so. I really hope so. I feel that it's going to give me a totally different perspective and opportunity to lift out some of the detail and some of the day-to-day challenges that you have when you're client side. So I think it's a really great opportunity to be able to use my experience from client, but also you know, develop myself in a totally different way. So I really hope yes is the answer to that question. Is consulting considered employment? Well, yeah, I mean, I suppose it pays the bills, doesn't it? But So what I see from AxiaOrigin is it's a bigger purpose than just making money and paying the bills. It's goes much deeper than that for me, and I think AxiaOrigin, in the fact that we're trying to make the world a better place. Is consulting dying? I don't think it's dying. I think it's re-emerging like a wonderful butterfly might do. And it's not just AxiaOrigin. I'm seeing other consultants trying to break the mold of some of these more traditional approaches. So I think it's definitely not dying. I think it's being reborn into something much more exciting. Is consulting evil? I've heard people describe it as that sometimes, and I think that is just down to the experience that they might have had. I personally believe there is absolutely a place for the right consulting and the right partnerships. So no, I think that we can be that angel on their shoulders that advise them in the right ways to help them deliver their challenges. Every company is, commercial, right? There's got to be some level of commerciality and commercial thinking when putting proposals together for clients. I think what I recognise is that AxiaOrigin goes way beyond that kind of contractual relationship. We really understand the deepest challenges that people are trying to solve, and because of the way that we've set ourselves up around the Sustainable Development Goals, a lot of those challenges are truly embedded into our ethos about helping the globe and helping the planet and the people who live here. I think the way that Axia and some of the consultants go about doing this is where the real difference starts to come to light. It's not just about the scope. So although we know the scope has to be delivered and the challenge has to be solved, or the output needs to be delivered, how that's got about. So if you're working with a client, developing their capabilities so that actually they don't need to rely on you forever. Yes, we want long-term partnerships, but this isn't just about churning work out. This is about how we really make a difference in delivering things that are important while developing us, sharing learning, and just having fun while we're doing it. I think is a big thing that I certainly want to make sure that we do when we engage our clients. Yeah, so having my son's really, I suppose, not changed my perspective, but made my perspective much more apparent. And there are some big problems in the world, right? I really want to be part of delivering those solutions with the best people in the best organisations and ensuring that my son has the planet, our society, healthcare, renewable energy, all that is there for him to continue to enjoy his life when he's having this interview in his career and telling his colleagues his amazing experiences of living on a planet that's been sustained. So I've got a massive passion for that. I think I really want to focus on our how as a consultancy, making sure that our engagements are really amazing for the people we work with and creating that magic that we talk about for our clients. So that's got to be my most immediate focus. It's got to be something around climate change. I have a big passion about our NHS as well. So seeing how we've protected them during COVID and tried to help them in the best way that we can, I really want to make sure that we don't forget about them now and look after those people who work really hard to protect us every day.